So I've been doing things a little different lately. Usually it's the same old story, stacking walls, locking doors, waiting for the next raid, but not this time. This place feels different. How come I can't raid it? Oh, I know. That's because I'm on a PvE server. So, you might be wondering, what am I doing on a PvE server? I didn't really plan on ending up here, but sometimes you just need a place where things feel simple again, where it's not about stacking the loot or watching the door every 5 minutes. I've spent plenty of time doing that, rushing through builds, skipping over the details because I was too busy staying alive. So here I am, no pressure, just enough time to notice the things I usually pass by that don't seem to matter. Until they catch your eye, that is. Almost every base I ran into out here was a stick shack. So I gave myself a challenge, decided to push it a little further, see what a cement build really asks of you. Wasn't quick, wasn't easy, but there's something about gathering piece by piece, watching it all come together. But in the end, just me building a little farmhouse by the lakeside, that felt like enough. So if that's your thing, stick around. Could be something here for you too. Guess I'll get as many grenades as I can. Yo, what's up? Hey, you don't mind taking me to Quarry, do you?
I can do that.
Awesome, man. Thank you, bud. First time on a PvE server.
Yeah, same. Wait, so which direction am I going in here?
I would follow the road on to the right more than anything, and then just go around. There's a bridge to the right once you get to the end of the city here.
Alright, cool. How are the PvP servers with people, though? Do they usually chat, or is it just kill on site?
I had a few encounters where you got some friendlies and whatnot, but PvP is mainly just shoot to kill. So I'm like, I'm gonna switch it up for a little bit, try to build a base on PvE and see, test it out.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I had a pretty sweet setup going in the PvP server, and then I just got mobbed by a gang of 4 people, just blew everything up, and I was like learning the game. I've only been doing this for like a few days.
Yeah, that's how it goes on those PvEs, or the PvP servers anyway. You gotta find like a right spot to build and just hope for the best sometimes. I could probably grab that other one or either one and head over there. Anything. So you don't have to drive.
Doesn't matter to me which one you take. They both have the same amount of gas.
Awesome. Well, appreciate it, man.
My pleasure, dude.
Heading to the spot I had set out for, I couldn't help but notice the base designs along the way. And honestly, it felt like I'd wandered into a kind of Lego land. All these shapes and styles just stacked for the fun of it. And after a while, I started to realize this server felt like a space for casual players. The ones without a lot of time or new folks just learning how to get by. It gave them room to figure out the basics, how to build, where to find valuable resources, and how to survive without all the pressure. After a bit of help, I found the spot, right where I pictured it. Good enough for a cement farmhouse, so I got to work, laid down the sticks, mapped out the blueprint, just enough to see how it'll all come together. So let's go get some sticks. We're gonna need a lot of them. I mean a lot. We don't want to get right on the edge. Probably like this. Let's try this out here. Square, triangle, square, triangle. My layout was simple. Nothing too cramped or tactical. Just something that made sense. And without having to worry about getting raided. I could finally build with open space in mind. Plenty of room to breathe. Enough space that actually felt natural. Alright, I think that's going to be our basic layout here. As the build started taking shape, I mapped out the 3 floors, kept everything symmetrical, each side mirroring the other. balanced the way I pictured it from the start. Should probably take this bike and head over to military base just to get some scrap, maybe find a book bag, and try to get a load of stuff. So next time I come back here, I can literally upgrade all the way to planks. That's the plan. Maybe scrap metal if I have enough. Let's go give it a round. Run him over. Oh, yes. The vehicles. Ooh, some cement. Grab those for now. On my way to military base, I set out to gather everything I can carry with one goal in mind. Priority was upgrades. Ooh, look at that, boys. We found our gun. Definitely need some 5.56 rounds for it, though. Killing off scavs for their rags. Crafting rope. Farming missions back to back. Just to get enough so I wouldn't have to make a second trip. Farming rope for a log base. That's what really eats the time. But once that was done, the hard part was finally out of the way. Before long, I'd crafted up a wood planer, fired up the generator, and the base started feeling closer to that brick farmhouse I'd had pictured. Alright, so I ran out of nails. I've got to get some more nails, I know. And before I start upgrading to metal tier, I want to make sure I have enough cement so I can go straight into the cement and see how much I can gather from there. So I know I have enough scrap metal, but I don't want to defeat the purpose of looking like a farmhouse in a metal base. I want to try to get it fully upgraded to bricks. Upgrading to cement, that's a whole different grind. Way harder to farm for, especially depending on the size of your base. The bigger you build, the more you'll need for upkeep. And being on a PvE server, it wasn't really necessary. Could have kept it simple, but like I said from the start, I wanted to go all out and see what's possible. Now, to upgrade any further, I needed bunker keys. The only way to get a hold of military electronics I was after, and the best shot at those was winning over on a convoy. Alright, this is all or nothing. They're just kind of bunkered around that one little spot. Now, going solo on a convoy, especially on a PvP server, you can find yourself third-partied real quick. Too many eyes on the prize, but this time I had the patience of PvE on my side. So I waited, watched for the right moment, the right location, and when it lined up, I made my move. Oh boy, there's nothing like road patrol scavs just interfering with my convoy. Oh, that's the geared one right there. Picking them off one by one, closing the gap little by little, each step in a little closer, until finally I had the package. Another one bites the dust. Running the secured container back to the safe zone, where I can examine the goods. Ah, thank God. Bunker keys. I've got 5 of them, so I've got plenty of chances here to be able to make do for some bunker missions. I'm really hoping... See, we're at 100 health. Oh my God. I did not think there was going to be a turret in there. And I am definitely not getting my body back. Oh no, this is bad. I wonder if this bunker's still open. I think it just reset, yes. Unfortunately, and I think there's going to be another trip mine down here. Okay. So it's still on top. I wonder if I can destroy that. If I can get that turret down, I think the other ones are going to be not much of an issue. Took several shots at the turret, burned through more healing than I planned, but eventually it went down. Perfect, and I know there's another one literally right over there, but I think I can run behind it. But what I want to do is, just in case anything happens here, I'm going to drop all my materials I have over in the stash at my little base here, and then jump back in as a fresh spawn with only a knife. This is probably going to be the easiest one, I would think. Push straight in there. No, I think we could actually just... run right behind it. Now you're probably wondering, how many strikes with a knife does it take to get to the center of a turret? Well, I just literally lost track, but it looks like it's almost dead. I've got a feeling it's gonna go. Yes, come on. All right, we are in. So we've got the crates now, and I think there's gonna be another one in here. There's also gonna be another turret. Once the bunker was picked clean, I worked my way into the red crates with a vehicle repair kit. Oh, look at that. We have enough now. We don't even need... What? Okay, that's not too bad. I came out with just what I needed, enough military electronics to put together the cement mixer. Plus a bit of extra hardware to keep in my back pocket for later. I do have enough to craft one of these. 40 military electronics, 10 rebar, 20 sheet metal, 4 car batteries, and then 4 vehicle repair kits. And finally, the cement mixer was ready. So what do I need now is some cement. So you get 2 pieces of concrete for 1 bag. So technically it should be about 80 to 90 when I'm done. And maybe that's... So let me see. I think it takes 10 to complete 1 full exterior. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I might be able to get 1 room with that. There's definitely going to be a lot more cement farming, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to work on the cement from here on out. So what I want to do is I want to test one first and see what I'm going to need to finish off the entire base. So, with that being said, let's grab a few pieces of sheet metal. Go back and grab some rebar here. And we're going to upgrade just a corner of the wall. How does that look from the outside? Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I like the brick look to it. Now the question is, am I going to have enough for the upkeep? Only 1 concrete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take roughly 80 of these. And then just start upgrading what I can. And see how that all comes together here. So maybe we could do the lower deck first. Probably the outside where the windows start, I would imagine. Yeah. Because I want to get a good perspective of what this is going to look like from the outside. The 5 and 5. So it still takes 10, even with the windows. How's my upkeep? Still good. So it increased to 2. Looks like it's going to increase to 2 when you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see, 4, 5 exteriors. Oh, don't know what happened there. Let's just kind of keep going, I guess, and see where this ends up. Only 3 left. So it requires 3. Or, yeah, 3 of them for... Okay, so I got roughly 4 days. I got 12 in there. And that's all I have left. So we're going to need a lot more concrete. So let's go check it out from the outside, though. I think this is going to be a pretty nice looking farm base, though. But it's going to be a lot of upkeep, which is not required. But just for the sake of this video, I wanted to get it to its full max. Running back and forth between the city of Kamensk and the quarry, that was the quickest way I could farm cement. Each run, I'd wait about 5 minutes for another spawn to pop. So I spent most of my time just cycling those runs. Back and forth and back. Nothing. It wasn't exactly a quick farm, especially for the kind of upkeep a base like mine needed. But for a solo PvP player, having that much cement stacked up to protect your TC, it'd all be worth it, every minute of it. And that's just the opportunity I needed. More cement. All right, I love it. No cement in here. No luck here yet, but we'll come back for it. With all the time spent waiting on cement spawns, the grind started paying off. The farmhouse was slowly turning into the picture I had imagined since the beginning. Ah, home sweet home. We are back. Home. We are back. To the farmhouse. As you can see, I've done quite a bit here. Anyways, let's get rid of the music. Alexis, initiate the rust sequence. Nobody's gonna come and raid ya. Nobody's gonna come and raid me. Just me. The perfect little getaway. Oh, that's right. This generator powers on the porch lights and everything, which we'll showcase at nighttime. And this generator up here is going to be best for the cement and all the lights in between. We have a little sky roof here. We left that open. Ah, there we go. So far, it considers 15 pieces of cement for upkeep. Which is probably, you need to farm 7 cement per day to be able to keep these. 7 to 8. Which is not too bad if you run between Quarry and Kamensk. Headquarters up on the 3rd floor. Get a nice carpet layout somewhere. Maybe put that in the room over here. Yeah. That'll be a nice little addition here. And then we could possibly get one at the front entrance here. Just a little welcome home. That's all we need. And I've got a TV too as well. We've got our TV going. Bed, a little TV. Got our good luck wolf. Little dartboard here. Plus we've got some pictures. Let's put a picture maybe up above here. There we go. And I want to start getting some banners. I've got to paint these banners different There we go. That'll work. Could probably put it here, but I think that'll work for now. And then we have a flag. Pretty spiffy here. I've got my little drying rack. Now, you can actually craft these with tinctures, and they give you different types of bonuses here, like increased health, regeneration, and healing effectiveness, but worsens hunger. I think I would like the red tinctures better because you get more run speed and reload speed. Doesn't stack with berry effects, cancels out. So if we could just pick these berries and eat them, we technically get the same thing, just not as long. Let's see, dried leaves, painkillers, and vodka. Gives you control over gun recoil and allows you to hold your breath longer, but worsens hunger. This is probably the best one though. Reload speed and run speed. Gun recoil, here we are. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's actually really good. The bullet spread is extremely reduced. A lot better than I expected. Let's try the MP5 here. Let's aim at this rock. That's still got a lot of vertical recoil to it. Not too bad. But I'm thinking I like the AK here. AK is always a really good gun. Alright, it is full-blown nighttime. We've got every light turned on in this base, including Morse code. I'm curious if this guy over here on his island base knows Morse code. Because I don't. He's probably inside. I don't even see a window on his base. Anyways, this is what it's like, guys. PvE. PvE in Deadside. And this is third person, by the way. As you can see. And one thing that I didn't know, because I don't really play a lot of third person servers, even in PvP, I prefer first person, but you could actually do like the little reload animation here on your character, which is pretty cool. So far, I'm liking it. So we're going to wait till daylight comes, and I'm going to go and drive around and just show you guys some of the bases that I've seen that are pretty different. You really don't have no PvP designs, I'm telling you. Like, in a PvE server, it is completely different. So, yeah, let's wait till daytime. Let me know what you guys think of this base so far, and whether or not you guys play PvE. I was going to say that far light's not working, but I guess it is. It just doesn't show or render in from a distance. Okay. All right, let's go. I think now's the perfect time to be able to get out there and just kind of explore some of these bases here. So we've got some around the area here. We've got a big one up top of the mountain. I didn't even know you can build on top of the mountain at all. And this thing is like a little stick fortress. Oh, he's got logs. Got the camo netting up top. Got all the lights and the little triangular pillars. It's pretty cool. Oh, he left his door open. Usually you can't get into their bases. Man, this is like endgame Deadside here. Crazy amounts of decor. What's up here? More decor. Pretty nifty. Wait a minute. How many foosball tables does he need? Maybe this is like the party room up here or something. Who knows? It's got his little wolf pellet bed. Alright, he might be still upgrading the upper deck here. The upkeep to this thing is fairly easy. I could only imagine how long he had this base for. These are some basic stick bases, just square foundations. Maybe they're just, you know, hoarding loot. They're not all about, you know, getting comfort. They're just wanting to hoard all the good guns, test them out possibly. Here's another one. I mean, these are literally everywhere here. Part of it's up on stilts. Now you could get pretty creative in the PvE server. Pretty creative. All right, let's go. I don't think there's anything else this way. There's just a few more basic bases. I'm not sure the whole point of that, but maybe their intentions were something, I don't know. This guy's got a pretty cool looking spot on the river here. Yo! It's a pretty cool looking base. Looks like he's got a little net over here. Nice. I don't think he's... I think he's AFK. I wanted to see if he'd let me in, but we'll have to try somewhere else, I guess. Looks like he's farming cars for nails. Hey, what's up?
Hello. Hello, hello.
How long you been on the PvE server for?
Oh, I just now joined, like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, really? You need some gear? I got some gear on me if you want it. Get you started, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you.
It's not much, but it'll be something at least.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Thanks.
Take care, man. But look at this thing, way up here. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can run away from these guys here. Because I don't got a gun. Oh, wow, okay. Man. Now, I think Easter was not that long away. Didn't expect to see a cross in Deadside, but hey, sometimes even the harshest places need a reminder of grace. That is different. That's pretty cool how they do that on this server. Always cool to see someone share what's important to them, and even in the middle of a survival game. That's pretty cool. Right here on the hill, literally where everybody can see it. That's amazing. It's probably the best base in the game. That is pretty cool. I wonder if this would be raid proof. You know, I might have to try this to build a base like this. Looks like they've got the scaffolding in order to hold up the sides there. I was curious on how they got the sides, but now they got the scaffolding up too. Hey, what's up?
Hello. Hello. Trying to give me a ride somewhere, dude?
I'm just riding around checking out bases right now. Where do you need to go?
Anywhere really. I'm just trying to build the base. I just got here.
Oh, you can go ahead and take the bike. I'll get another one.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna be logging off here shortly anyway. Here's some gas if you need it
Sweet.
too.
Oh, thank you.
Some food, some water.
Actually, I'm good. I got some gas.
And I got, do you have, vehicle repair kits at all? Got a ton of them.
Sweet, dude. Thank you.
There's also more gas at that gas station over there too. Hey, what's up? It's a pretty cool base. Yeah, he's coming down. Maybe he'll let me check out his base. Yo, what's up, man? Oh, nice. You got some gas too. Appreciate it. Oh, you got a ton of it.
Thanks again.
Yep, there goes our buddy. He's getting shot at. So you can get all geared up and just have fun. Test out all the mechanics in Deadside. A really good way to learn, I should say, for new players. If you guys want to learn the game, this is where to do it. Still a lot of players online. Let me see how many he's on right now. So we still have 19 players. Might pick up later on towards the weekend. But yeah. Let me know, guys, what you guys think if you guys already been playing PvE so far in Deadside. I'm really liking this base, by the way. I like how he just... Whoever did this... You know, I might have to do this base design because it might be unrateable. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. I really just wanted to give PvE a try at least once. I know there's a big community out there that enjoys playing this way, and I wanted to share a bit of gameplay. So thanks again for being here. Until next time, God bless, be good to yourselves and others, and I'll catch you in the next one.